Let's see who the first person to show up is. We're going to put this back. I don't need it. Who's gonna be first? I'm gonna say probably Bradley, or Bradley, Wildman. There's a couple people that show up pretty regularly at the first person to show up. Who's here? Bradley. I called it. I was like, who's the first person to show up? It's probably usually Bradley. You guys are sitting on my coffee can. As always, live feeds are always done like this. What's up, Sean? I like it this way because when I put it on a tripod, it's too far away and I can't read the comments as well. Who all's here? So I apologize, guys. There has not been a lot of content, but it's been a combination of a lot of stuff. Just all kinds of stuff going on. My mother has to have surgery, had a death in the family. It's just been a weird couple weeks, and I haven't put up much content, but I did film a video this morning, and as soon as we break from here, I'm going to film another video. So expect to see an Instagram shopping video go up. There's a video that's going to go up today for you guys that are watching about another firearms light slash sight. It's an actual flashlight laser sight combo that came in that I did a review of. But as you know, I can't do that here. So the thing is, it's going to be, the full video is going to be on Full 30. I have a video here about it, but later after you watch that video, when it goes up at 4 p.m., then go to Full 30 and watch, because then I demonstrate the light and all that stuff on Full 30. Actually, I think that video is already up, but I would prefer if you watched the video here and the video over there. That way you get both sides of it. So why did everyone go? Where is everyone? And why am I not getting any comments? Because if you guys aren't going to talk to me, you know how that works. We don't get comments. I don't get interaction. We don't stay here. So, three people here, one like, and no comments, except for Bradley saying, hey, and Sean Curtis saying good morning. Just day drinking. That's not good. Day drinking leads to a headache by... Man, it's at the latest, if you're in the United States, it's noon. That's gonna be a rough day. That leads to a headache. So I have a video I'm planning on shooting. I will tell you, the majority of my knives are all packed up. They're all packed up, and I had a friend when I was packing stuff up, and he was like, holy crap, dude, you have more knives in your house just in drawers that aren't in your case than most knife stores do. I was like, well, yeah, I've acquired a bit of steel over the years. So, let's see. Manny Z, morning. Guys, there are no likes on this video except for one person, and I would imagine that was Bradley. I know I sound like a broken record, but the only way this channel grows is if we get the interactions. Just commenting and things is great, but commenting in a live feed doesn't do anything. It doesn't. Those comments don't count towards interactions. Thumbs up, thumbs down, those do. So I know you guys saw the controversy video. I don't think we should even talk about that. We're not even gonna get into that. I am going to shoot a video as soon as we break from here. I have two videos that I want to shoot. I have a video I want to shoot, which is about blade shapes and what blade shapes are best for you, and not necessarily the blade shapes are best, but the differences between the different blade shapes and what they bring to the table, what their limitations are, things like that. I'm going to shoot that. It's 9 o'clock. My wife has to get up and start getting ready for work, so I'll probably shoot that after. And then I have a third video I'm gonna shoot, but there's a video I shot today that's going up tomorrow. So you're gonna get content today. So we're doing a live feed today. There's an actual edited video that's going up at 4 p.m. And the reason videos are gonna start premiering at 4 p.m. is because we did the little thing on the community tab where I asked you guys to vote what time you wanted to do it. Resoundingly, everyone wants it at 4 p.m. Pacific, which is 7 p.m. Eastern. That way, the majority of people are, why, thank you. I'm glad you love it. that leaves it available for more people when they get off work and things like that. And I can't believe we only have 3 people. I can't believe there's only 3 people on this live feed. But anyway, I'm gonna do some comparisons between Tontos and recurves, drop points, and warnies. I'm gonna do a video about that today and what they do, what their limitations are, and things like that. And then we should be moving in the next 10. I'm sorry, in the next 15 or so days, maybe 20, between 15 and 20 days, we should be prepping up to move. I've already packed up my knives. Like I said, my expensive stones. If I have to do some sharpening for like some local customers, I have some stones I can do it with for like just kitchen knives and like 1,000 grit edges and things like that. I have some stones set aside for that I haven't packed up. But pretty much everything for the sharpening business is packed up. And I'm going to let you guys know once again, Bowie is a clip point, drop point. What I'm talking about is the edge profile, because a Bowie's edge profile is not really any different than a drop point or a clip point. I'm not talking about overall knife designs. I'm talking Tonto, recurve, belly, no belly. That's what I'm talking about, what they're good for. I'm not doing any of that. So, but at any rate, like I was saying, I've got some stuff that I have to ship out. I sharpened some things for my best friend's dad that I have to ship out. I have a knife here that came in from a guy, and since it only needed like 1,000 grit edge, I got it done, and I'm gonna send it back out today. I just have to give the guy my PayPal so he can pay me. I will try to film. You guys wanna see something cool? This is what I was gonna try and film. You gotta forgive some of the clutter in this garage. I've been going through stuff, things that are going and things that aren't going when we move. So you can see we've got all this stuff, which is dry goods and things like that. And all this stuff is staying. I still have to go through all this. There's a portable air conditioner. We don't need some of this stuff anymore. Some of this stuff's already bagged up for Goodwill. Dolly's back there, Dodd's kids skates, pogo stick. But over here, under all this stuff, because I went through all my cupboards and just a set of skates up there too. I went through all this stuff I don't really need anymore, got rid of. But if you were to look at, there's a contact wheel. That is a flat platen. And that is a direct drive grinder. So I can put a Scotch-Brite wheel and stuff on this end, and then the platen, and I can do hollow grinds. There is another larger contact wheel. I have an 8-inch and a 10-inch contact wheel for doing hollow grinds. It has a flat platen. I just have to figure out how to build it up, and I have to put a speed controller on it. So there's our flat platen. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna build that up. I have a speed controller picked out. I'm not gonna try and wire in a speed controller. I found a electric motor speed controller that is basically like a, what do you call it? A power strip. Plug it in, you plug your device into it, and then you can control the speed that way. I went through all of this stuff up here, and I got rid of a bunch of stuff we didn't need, but most of this stuff here is still gonna go with us. And if you look, we don't use our dryer. I don't know, we don't use a clothes dryer because it's hard on your clothes. We hang everything up to dry. So let me get my slippers off, there we go. So that's something that's coming, is me putting that grinder together and getting a stand for it at the new place. And of course, we'll take you and show you the place. And I cannot believe there's only 3 people here. People have been complaining they're not getting notifications. And I'm wondering if I put up a video that offended someone, that they're shadow banning my videos again, which does happen. Channels that I follow that get banned, they get shadow bans. I'm signed up for notifications, just like you guys are on this channel. And I've hit give me all notifications. I want to know every time they put something up. There's a couple channels that I'll get it, and yeah, why wouldn't I? At any rate, what I'm saying is, so you'll get a notification, but I'll get a notification of a video that went up a week ago, and I'm like, well, how come I didn't know? Why am I not getting notified when these things go up? So I don't know, but yeah, definitely. I think we're gonna try and do a hollow grind on this one. So I'm also gonna try a different finish. I have a Jacob over at Jacob Ginsburg over at Jake Creates. He has a, what? This is the Habu. This is the drop point version of the Sea Snake. This completes Matthew's set of all of my knives that I've designed so far. He wanted one of these, and this is the last knife I'm probably ever going to make an S125V. So, and then this is going out. This is going to David. I'm going to pack it up. I finally did sharpening on it. This is a custom Sea Snake in, what was this, 1095? So this is custom 1095. It has a false hamon, but it also has a true hamon. If you see that darkened area, this has a true hamon. It's just I didn't etch it out. So, I mean, I could always do that. I could always etch that out if he wants it in the future. So, yeah, this is a custom Sea Snake with black G10 handles, completely contoured. And I hand cut jimping in it. So this was, I think, the last of the custom Sea Snakes I'm probably going to make. I don't know how many more knives I'm going to make. Like, I don't want to, I'm not a knife maker. I'm a hobbyist at best. And I don't want to have to be, how am I going to say this? I don't want to be tied into, oh, I have to make this knife for this person and I have to make this knife for this person. It's stressful. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a few one-offs. I have a couple of Stonefish blanks left. I'm going to do one for myself. I think there's a total of 2 left. But I can always get a piece of steel. And I think I'm going to switch. I have no idea. I don't remember what the HRC is on this. I don't test it. I don't test it because it's a proven heat treat. And as long as you follow as long as you follow the heat treat protocol the same way every time, you're going to get the same result. I think that's 64 or 65, but it's not the Rockwell on this. I always argue, people are like, oh, what's the Rockwell? Who cares? What's the wear resistance? Because I have knives that at 55 and 55, 56, 57 are as wear resistant as other knives that are at 64. They're just, some steels have different qualities at different Rockwell, and it just all depends on what you want. This is insane to grind. So it's nuts. So yeah, it's been hectic. I've been working on some stuff. I've done a bit of stuff for Full 30 that I owed to the guys at Full 30 because, like I said, I have obligations there too, because on that platform, that's how I'm getting Olight and stuff like that. It's just, you know, I have another platform, and that is a brand new platform. I'm one of the original creators on that platform, one of the first few creators on that platform. I have a lot of people that create stuff and port it to YouTube, but there's not a lot of us that are creating specific content for Full30.com. So it's an interesting period. And like I said, the greatest thing about the Full 30 platform, if you guys want to go over and follow me there, I have direct access to the devs. I have direct access to the CEO and the CS, or the COO. So I have direct access to these people. Like, if I have a problem, like let's say I'm like, okay, case in point. When I put up a video on YouTube, the description self-populates with all of my, what's up, Jeremy? When I put up a video on YouTube, it populates automatically specific things. My affiliate links, different things, links to other things, those pop up automatically. And then I can go and I can take them out. I can set up an automatic description. We didn't have that on Full 30. And I was like, hey, how about we get this set up? And they were like, hey, is that on our radar? And I'm like, okay. Right now, we don't have, like, I get notifications of comments. Like, sorry, heard something in the yard. Every time I get a comment, I get a notification so I can go and check it. And that's one of those things you got to do as a creator, because you can get your channel taken down because of things that are going on in the comments section. So having access to being able to see my comments is a good thing. And that's coming in the next update. The search tab, like if you guys were trying to find me on full30.com and you were searching me, it was hard to find me. Well, now they've every time we have these little powwow things that happen through we use Slack. It's like Discord. And so you go in and you have a thread and we're all communicating like, hey, these are the things. Hey, is anybody interested in reviewing this? There's one of the creators that knows a guy that does tactical bags. And I'm not sure what kind of bags. I don't know if they're backpacks or like sling bags or whatever. But he has someone that makes those that was asking for reviewers. My friend Jesse, I gave every one of the creators that's on Slack his contact info for Otter Arms for the gun stands. All these things. This is that networking that you don't get on YouTube because you don't have access to the devs. You don't have access to the other creators. I've been trying to contact another creator on YouTube for years now, and it just doesn't work. But on Slack, all the creators are there. You go to Full 30 Producers, you have access to that. And I can get that information to other people. And then they network like, hey, I've got a guy that does this. Would you like to see that? Hey, I got a guy that makes Kydex sheaths. That's not one of his, I got to put this, give me just a second. I got to put this on Do Not Disturb. So like, you know, hey, I know a guy that does Kydex work. He does holsters, but I bet he could do knives. Would you like to try that? I have a holster that came in that I'm doing a review of and things like that. I told you we're not talking about that, Ethan. I said that's not even, once I put that video up, we're not talking about that, period. Controversy makes content, but the fact is, I'm not comfortable with it. And people are like, oh, did he apologize? Why would he apologize? I called him a piece of shit in a video. All he did was call me a hillbilly, which he's not wrong. I mean, where are we gonna go with that? I'm waiting until everything comes to light, and I'm just gonna stay clear of it. If I was right in my initial video, it goes back up and he gets at this. If I was wrong, I take the video down permanently and I publicly apologize. That's how it's gonna work. So, I'm not one of those guys that wants to engage in all the controversy and stuff. I get involved when I have an opinion, but I don't get into it just because it's let's talk about the newest controversy. I'm not a gossip monger. So anyway, unless we're talking about Emerson, I talked with Adam Chavez. If you follow him on Instagram, his Instagram handle is Flippin' Bean. He says that he has a very nice showing of an Emerson he would like me to sharpen and put on the channel. So we're going to talk about that. Unfortunately, I can't do recurves right now. If it's a recurve, I'm not sure. Or I can't do them at all because I packed the small stones away. I only have, I got basically this. This is what I basically have right now. So like I can do touch-up kitchen knives for people that are wanting like 800 to 1,000 grit. Not doing a lot of finish sharpening and things like that. So, well, I mean, at least you're not doing it to a good knife. I'm not a fan of serrations. I mean, if you're going to have serrations, there's places and times for serrations, but I'm going to tell you right now, I have one knife that has a serrated blade. One. And if you're going to get a serrated blade, just get a fully serrated blade. I don't like those half and halves. They're never ground well. I don't recommend Apex Pro. Edge Pro. I just used the regular Edge Pro aluminum oxide stones, the little 1/2 inchers. They look just like this, except they're half as wide. That's the ones that I recommend. I actually used this. If you look at it, I removed the burr. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I had a little fuck up. I dropped this and I dinked the tip. And I had to redo the tip. You probably can see a little bit of difference. I use it all the time. I dropped it, I dinked the tip, and I fixed it. It was just a minor one. But what happened was I had a little burr that formed right back on the back of this, and it was driving me nuts. It was just driving me nuts. So I I don't know if you'll even be able to see it. There might be a little polished area right at the front, right there, at the very front where that's what I use this for. I use that 1000 grit just to knock that burr off. Because after I sharpened it, there was not a burr, there was a little like, guy had knocked the tip back. There was some metal that had moved back, and I had to, it was driving me nuts. It's not a safe queen. She gets used a lot. You should have seen it the other day. It was just, I had cut down a bunch of cardboard. It looked horrible. It had adhesive from, even if there's not like labels and things on your cardboard, there's still adhesive in the cardboard. It's what binds that corrugated cardboard together. And this thing was just the entire edge from here to here, just like it had caught stuff. It had gotten hair. It was like, it looked furry. It looked horrible. It looked like it had been buried in the dirt for like a day or two. A little bit WD-40 on an old t-shirt. Took it right off. Let's see if I can find, yeah, can you see where like there's a little bit? I had to basically reprofile that front to bring it back up, and I didn't want to take any more material off. So that's some of the old original edge, and it goes around a lot. But like I don't sharpen for aesthetics. This thing is sharp for useful purpose, and it is incredibly sharp. And then I still owe the members, the paying members, the top tier members, the next tutorial. But like I said, unfortunately, now that the canopy got destroyed, I can't film outside. It's horrible. Frank, you've been a member of this channel forever, and you know I freehand it. What angle? About that. It's freehand. I don't use a fixture. I don't know what angle. I have no idea what angle that is. It's whatever the knife wanted it to be. It's just whatever it wanted to be. When you get a knife in hand and you put it on a stone, you'll find a spot that just feels right after you've sharpened a lot. So what did you mean the lock bar on the Norseman? I don't know what you're talking about, a lock bar. I didn't do anything to lock bar. No, I don't even have a guess. Couldn't even tell you. Probably 17 aside, maybe, I don't know. But here's the thing. There is no set angle because it's a convex. So the angle here is gonna be different than the angle here because that angle changes. That's what I'm telling you guys, like what angle, like estimate. I can't. Because if you look at that, that's a convex edge. It's rounded. So the angle at the base is different than the angle at the apex because as I'm sharpening, I change that angle. That's how you do a convex. You basically are making a rounded radius. It's not one angle. Reinforced. No, they have a lock bar insert. The new ones have a lock bar insert. This one does not. This one is number 1790. It was before they did the lock bar inserts. I don't have a problem. I have no lock stick. I don't have any blade play. I'm not seeing any deformation on this. But then again, I don't flip this like a fidget toy. I use it. I am going to do a video today about why I have a tendency to orange peel my pocket clips. Because there is a specific thing that happens when you orange peel a pocket clip. Because if you look, this gets carried all the time and it does not show snail trails and scratches. Now, if you were to look at the actual knife, you would see that I got some snail trail scratches, things like that on the titanium that has not been orange peeled. And there's a reason for it. And I'm going to explain it in a video, but you got to wait for it. Unless you want to become a paying member and then you'll get access to everything the second it goes up. With the exception of the video that is going up today. That is a sale video. Okay, so there's a video that goes up at 4 p.m. I would like you guys to be able to try and watch it. It goes up 4 p.m. Pacific, which would be 7 p.m. Eastern. I have a product it's another Olight product, and it's a great little one. It replaced you remember the little green light that I had? I replaced it with this. It's actually it's a laser sight and flashlight combo, and I really love it. I took it to range, put like 80 rounds through it. It stayed on target. I was afraid. I've had laser sights that really didn't do what I wanted them to do. Like they lost their zero. And why are there 11 people here and only 5 likes? Just out of curiosity. But that video goes up at 4 p.m. And then once you watch that, go to full30.com and you'll see the full video. Like I show everything. I show how it's mounted. I show how it works, all that stuff. So it, you know, that's how I'm going to do some of that content. When I have anything that deals with Pew Pew, I might do an abbreviated video here, and then you'll have to go to Full30 and watch the full video, because it's just it's too much of a gray line to try and walk on YouTube, and Full30 will let me. So, anything else going on besides we're moving? Well, thank you, Ethan. See, there you go. Now I got a new member. Look, Ethan. Right there. Now Ethan's going to have, every time Ethan logs into a video, it's going to show that Ethan has his little mark on his thing that shows that he's a member of the channel. And then, like I said, everyone gets early access to the videos. The middle tier, medium, the second tier gets specific things, and then top tier gets everything, plus they get exclusive giveaways and they get exclusive content and things like that. So, but yeah, there's a video I'm gonna shoot. There's a video I just shot that'll be going up today to the members, and then tomorrow to everyone else. I still have to edit that. That's why we're gonna cut this. It's only gonna be like a 30-minute. I'll give you guys like 4 minutes or so. So that's what we're gonna do with that. I still have some of the stuff out from that video. It is not a knife or gun video, guys. It is, no, I didn't. Obviously I didn't. If I already shot the video, I obviously didn't. But I finally did the Instagram shopping ripoff video that I had talked about, because I have purchased a couple things through Instagram shopping and have been severely underwhelmed by what I got. And so I got a product that I wanted. And so I think I mentioned it before, but I haven't really done the video. So did the video today. It's already loaded. I just have to do the edit. So like I said, in like 3 minutes, we're going to cut this. So anybody got any last minute stuff? I mean, I'll answer a few more questions if you want. What weapons you shooting at the range, or can you say here? So I have firearms. I have pistols. I don't have any long arms. I've never liked the AR platform, so I'm not a big fan of the AR platform. I am a big proponent of Second Amendment. I don't think that you should be. No, I don't. But at any rate, so I don't know, Ethan. You know, I don't have anything other than like a shotgun as far as like long arms, but I have handguns. But the one that I shoot the most is my home defense weapon, which is a Sig Sauer SP 2022. I actually did a review of that firearm on this channel, and it's still monetized, surprisingly. But I'm saving most of that content for, all of that content's going to be on Full30. It's not bolt action Savage in 30-06 with an Accu trigger and a Vortex 8-power scope is about the best. 10, maybe a 10-power. It's about the best. That's about the best rifle here. I mean, that's it. Savage rifles, Savage bolt action rifles are about the straightest, flattest shooting firearms you will ever come across. Ever. They're so good. But yeah, that's all content. That's all content for Full30. So if you don't follow me on Full30, I am putting up exclusive content on there. So that's, like I said, there's a video going up here at 4 about the light, and then once you watch that video here, the premiere at 4 p.m. Pacific, you can go to Full30, and then you'll see everything. Like I demonstrate it, I show it, I show it on the Pew Pew and things like that. So at any rate, guys, I got to get off of here because I have to film content for you guys because I have a little lull in things. Lull. So I'll talk to you all later. Shipping out early. Cool. You guys take it easy. I love y'all. You guys will, like I said, you guys will see me again in a video later this afternoon, and then again tomorrow. I will try to have videos for Tuesday and Thursday filmed. Tuesday, Thursday next week filmed. So, guys, take it easy. See, Ethan, look, your name comes up in green because you're a new member. It comes up in green, and you have a little icon. So as you stay a member for longer, the color changes, the icon color changes, it all changes till you get to red. I haven't seen one yet. I haven't got to see one yet. I don't do videos based on opinion, but it's a good looking knife. I will say that. It looks great. And if it's a Brian Nadeau, it's gonna be good because his quality standards are insane. Like everything has to be perfect or he won't accept it, whether it's him making it or somebody else. So 30 minutes, 28 seconds. Guys, I gotta go. I love you all. Take it easy. I'll see you in the next video. If you didn't drop a like, please drop one on the way out. I'll talk to you all later. Take it easy.